Badass Ravikumar was one of the most talked about films on social media in 2025. In fact, most films, including films like Dhurandhar, drop on OTT within 2 months of their theatrical release. But this one has released almost 1.5 years after its theatrical release. It wasn't a hit. I think it was made for a budget of around 20 crores and couldn't break even. But it was talked about on social media. Many people were saying it's so bad that it's good. Some people were saying it's full masala entertainer. And all those people will suffer. I'll mention right at the beginning all those people who, in the name of review, gave this. It's almost 2 hours and 22 minutes. It starts with disclaimers saying that logic optional, or a voiceover in Himesh Reshammiya's voice which says this is a tribute, it's a kind of a spoof to the 70s and 80s masala films. All that is fine. I have seen films which are so bad that they are good. I'll recommend one. It's called Return of Jewel Thief, 1996. Watch it. It's so bad that it's good. This one, it's insufferable. In fact, that's the adjective that I use for Mardani 3. After watching this, Mardani 3, I feel like personally going and apologizing to everybody on the crew of Mardani 3. What a movie that was. If that was insufferable, what is the adjective I find for this? Sometimes one has to regret the adjectives that one uses. It has got, in fact, in the last 50 minutes, for almost 20 minutes, Sunny Leone is just dancing to this guy's song, Himesh Reshammiya. And the song is insufferable, his voice is insufferable, the music is insufferable. And the worst thing is he's called Ravi Kumar, which happens to be my name. So it makes it even more insufferable for me. And he makes inane dialogues like रवि कुमार के बदन में तुम्हारे बदन में उतना खून नहीं है जितना रवि कुमार एक बार में मूत देता है एंड कुंडली में शनि घी के साथ हनी और रवि कुमार से दुश्मनी सेहत के लिए हानिकारक होता है बुजुर्गों ने कहा है random stuff he just keeps on saying. In fact, one character even asks him, his boss, that why do you have to give a punchline before making every statement? So the best one word review of this comes just 20 minutes before the film ends. So at around 2 hour mark, when all this nonsense is going on in the climactic scene, Prabhu Deva, who plays Carlos, the main villain, he looks at it and says one word, nonsense. And that one word is an apt description of the entire film. I'm sure Prabhu Deva realized it. He was a very prescient man. While the shooting was on, he realized this was complete nuts. I mean, if I talk about engagement, I watched it in 4 sittings, but it was just because the name was Ravi Kumar. I had to see the film, and there was so much hype 1 year ago, 1.5 years ago. I had to see the film, so I saw it. But otherwise, engagement is very low. If you are indulging in double screen behavior, second screen behavior, you will never look up. It's so boring. But there's one scene, which is a heist scene, where he's actually manages to steal an expensive necklace, and how he manages to go on a marble floor and he wears a matching costume and how he goes through. He actually goes between the legs of 2 security guards. I remember I had a boss who used to say, अगर तूने कर दिया ना ये टारगेट मैं तेरे टांगों के बीच में से निकल जाऊंगा. I was reminded of that guy and laughing my head off. Can you imagine you're standing somewhere and you're supposed to be a security guard, your guns are cocked and they're automatic rifles and somebody's going through your legs. For that one scene, watch the movie. I don't remember the timestamp, I should have noted it, but it is during the heist sequence where Ravi, and by the way, this guy is a policeman. He just kills people at random. He kills his own Interpol boss at random, just shoots him. And he meets a Pakistani guy in a lift. I thought he'll shoot him also because he's shooting his police bosses at random. And he's been suspended many times for that. Pakistani should be shot. But he's telling Pakistani, तुम्हारे बदन में उतना खून नहीं है जितना रवि कुमार मूत देता है. And the funny thing is a gun which has got 4 or 5 barrels. I don't know why they have 4 or 5 barrels. They look like a bunch of dynamite sticks kind of wrapped together. I don't know if guns like those exist, but he also keeps it tucked into his backside. If they go off simultaneously, those 4 or 5 barrels will make serious this thing. I mean, I can understand why people said it's so bad, it's good, but in Garud Puran, there is for people who commit a certain sin, and I'm going to include all those reviewers who said massy entertainer, wonderful, great laughs, people clapped, people whistled while reviewing this. Your lower lip is kind of, you put a steel hook through it and you're dragged through the Vaitarani. That is a punishment in Garud Puran. That punishment is deserved for all those reviewers who even said one thing positive about it. I might say I also said something positive about it, the heist scene. But the heist scene was hilarious. It was hilarious. There are a lot of other things that are hilarious, but otherwise, that is only when you really force yourselves to do it. You sit and see it. Otherwise, it's such a bad film. And so many songs. I think between the 50th minute, not 50th minute, 1 hour and 40 minutes and 1 hour and 20 minutes, he's just dancing with Sunny Leone. Just dancing. Some song, Tandoori Nights, Tandoori Days, I think this is called Tandoori Days. I mean, there should be a law which bans, he's ugly, he's short, he's got a rasping, grating voice. Everything, and people are saying there's an entertainer. I don't understand. There should be a law against making such films. What is the censor doing? So much gore. People are complaining about gore in Dhurandhar. Look at he takes what is it called? The one that takes his takes a chainsaw and just puts it into people, random people, and just gore, blood everywhere. And he's a policeman, for crying out loud. This has been a long review, but I think it's not a review, it's more a rant. It's a statutory warning. Please, please avoid. Don't even press play by mistake. It's that bad. It's that bad. It could spread a pandemic, an epidemic, whatever. Don't watch it.